You should have made me a good bay.
Hello everyone, and for this video, we're gonna be taking a look at something that's really nuts. The Marvel property with Beyblade X, the latest generation, which is pretty crazy to say that this exists. Now, I do want to shout out Lando for actually helping me out get these Marvel Collaboration 2-packs. They've been an absolute huge help. 2, 1, let rip. Damn it. Alright, let rip. 2, 1, let rip. I do find it a little bit odd they did this pairing of Iron Man and Thanos, just because, I don't know, they're using like those weird evergreen, I'm assuming evergreen designs, like these generic ones for both of them. My assumption is that, I guess if they're trying to cash in on like the MCU or whatever, I would have thought they would have just kind of maybe used those renders or whatever, but I mean, going over it, your blade is the main part that makes contact with your opponent. Your ratchet determines both height and burst resistance, and your bit also determines burst resistance because of the part on the shaft, but also determines your movement pattern. Well, let's kind of talk about this. So Iron Man, which is a very interesting thing how they've been doing any kind of echo, and I'll explain what an echo is in a moment, but this is an echo of Helm Knight. It's basically like this modified version of the original where they kind of change a few things in the shape. Now, in terms of comparing this at least to some of the other stuff we've seen, they have done some slight modifications to the shape, specifically the hole that was on Helm Knight. They kind of changed a little bit of the shape of it. I mean, if you look at something like Optimus Prime, which is also similar, I think the big difference between the Iron Man and Optimus Prime in the Beyblade X kind of collaboration blades that they've done is Iron Man seems a little bit less hollowed out than Optimus Prime, I guess. It does seem to have, I would maybe think, maybe a worse imbalance than Helm Knight. Now, what I mean by this is if you notice that little triangular part there, that's a part that they put on the blade of Helm Knight originally because of the fact that it's a defense blade. They don't want to have it get as good as stamina as, let's say, like a regular stamina type. So it's like game balancing. But they've basically been doing this for like every single echo, which is a little bit odd. Nonetheless, Iron Man, you could probably expect it to maybe have, I don't know, maybe decent stamina in defense, or at bare minimum, maybe be good on an aggressive setup against other attackers just because of its wavy shape to bounce around maybe. They gave Iron Man 480, which 4 sides I do consider to be, at least for right now for Hasbro only, the worst sides. Is just the easiest to burst. Is it possible to make 480 work? Maybe, but the burst risk is too great for me to even care about this. Generally on tall heights you want to run, sometimes I would say like stamina or defense. You could run it on other stuff if you want to, but that's generally what people run. And you get the ball bit, which that's cool. Ball is just a basic bit that's decent for stamina, so not really much else to say. I want to talk about Thanos because it's a very particular way that they managed to fuck up Thanos, and in 2 regards we'll get to. Okay, now first of all, Thanos is an echo of Lance Knight. Now, you're gonna notice that Thanos, they somehow gave it a worse imbalance than Lance Knight. That's what it looks like to me anyways, and in some of the battles I've done, the balance on it does not look good at all. It looks a lot more hollowed out. How is it that the character monologues talking about perfectly balanced as all things should be, and the fucking blade it's based on can't even be balanced? What? What? Now listen, this is based on Lance Knight, which is a aggressive blade. It's primarily used on balance setups. I think it's like a mid-tier blade, but the fact that they're making this kind of like a shittier weight and the balance on it does not look that good, does not really build confidence for me. Some of the other parts you get in this is 460. So 460, even though 4 sides, like on low heights, generally 4 sides you can get away with. Now, at least the decent highlight here is the points bit. Points bit is a mix of flat and the ball bit, where it'll basically have a lot of aggression, but still some decent endgame stamina. It is a highly preferred bit to be using on attacker balance combinations. So you at least got something there. I don't know what you're going to do with Thanos. Maybe find a way to, like, I don't know, destabilize the opponent, but with the weights different, I don't know. Alrighty, we have the scale set up here. So first of all, let's try to see Iron Man. We're going to go kind of up the ladder. So Helm Knight is about 32.21, and Optimus Prime is about 31.81. How hefty is Iron Man, the Armored Avenger? This is actually a better weight than Optimus Prime, 32.19. It's still kind of meh for what you regularly get on a Helm Knight, but what is this, 486.92, and then after ball, that ball's 41.13 grams. Lance Knight is about 32.73. How heavy is the Mad Titan? You gotta be fuck off. Why? 29.55 grams? Wow, like, way to go! Now, obviously, you know, this technically on the Karatomi designers, but this is ass, bro. What the f? It's such a shitty weight. Why would they 6.3? Why would they do that? If there's any benefit out of like Lance Knight, it's killed by the fact that even though this is based on that exact same shape and just slightly modified, that lower weight is just awful. 38.04. Iron Man visually, looks okay. Would have liked if they maybe did transparent plastic here and maybe like a metallic kind of goldish for that gear chip. This looks okay. I'm just thinking about the modifications that they've kind of done for this thing. It looks fine. I actually think I complimented it too many times now. So for the Thanos one, I want to say it looks really cool. Like, I don't like, obviously, any of the collaborations not having, like, kind of custom art, kind of based on the Beyblade X art style, but in terms of the molding, whatever, it seems fine, you know. I really like the plastic choice here. Like, this looks really sick. Points color, I don't know. Would have been nice if it was maybe, like, a more goldish color, I guess, to match, like, the gauntlet or, like, the boots of the outfit. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm joined here by the talented blader that is my mother. Now, we'll first do a test launch, right? With the Marvel launcher. Let's try to do this with Iron Man. Interesting. So I want to mention something very, very quickly here. Okay. So these launchers are not good. Obviously, they just bundle in there, I don't know, for whatever the reason. I guess for new players that are getting into it, they want to just try to maximize on any profit. But I'd recommend you use either a regular winder or a string. This has too little spin and it's hard to hold and it's kind of whack. Get a winder or a string launcher. But yeah, let me launch Thanos first. Feeling rip. So if it's flat, it'll kind of go like on passive. You hard launch or go a little bit or go more aggro. All right, do you want Thanos or Iron Man? You're grabbing two at the same time. Feeling rip. So I think Iron Man should probably be winning here. Thanos, they made it really light for, I don't know, God knows why. So I don't know if I can actually win any rounds. Feeling rip. Wow, fuck, I got reverse extremed, amazing. Feeling rip. I can only win if I target your Ratchet, because there's nothing really else I can do here against Iron Man.
Good luck.
I hate that I have to say that as a sentence. I hate that's a sentence.
It's a whole sentence.
It sounds so like, it sounds like fictional. Like these shouldn't even be real, but it is. Rip. Man, Thanos sucks. Thanos is, oh my god. Now we're gonna do Thanos versus Lance. Who do you want to have? This one's gonna burst more. Feeling rip. We have the original versus the variant.
Okay.
Who wins, Thanos or Lance?
You do. The first time goes to you.
No, it doesn't.
Obviously.
Feeling rip. That's crazy, by the way. That's crazy. You lose.
I know. It's really sad.
No, it's good.
Yeah. Look at that. Very good round. You won.
Yeah. Feeling rip. It's not even, I don't even have to go that crazy on the launch. It's just Thanos. Oh my god, this is pathetic. Feeling rip. Oh god, yeah, this is a shit one. Are you ready? Which one do you want to use, green or red?
Whatever.
Red. This would be interesting because I have needle and you have ball, and the difference there is that you should have more so you should be winning this matchup, actually.
I should.
Through Dylan Rip. Okay, yeah, I don't know. That one was like, I don't like it being that close. Through Dylan Rip. I don't know. Eventually, we'll try to do testing for this stuff and figure out whatever works or what doesn't. I feel like Iron Man... Yeah, Iron Man should be winning this. Could you number it? No, this is relative. It was just... I don't know. I guess probably... Oh my god. That is a little bit goofy. 3, 2, 1, go! Proud of you. By the way, which one do you like more? Just visually. I didn't want to talk about, like, performance. That one? Alrighty, final thoughts. What do I think of this 2-pack? So, I would say, I mean, Iron Man, you know, doesn't seem as bad as maybe some of the other Echoes we've gotten. It seems fine. I still think maybe the Iron Man should be, like, a little bit more of a metallic red. That would have been a little bit nice. It's kind of like... I don't want to say orangish red, but it kind of feels like orangish. It's not even really that red. It's not even the nice red, I would say. I don't know. I don't really like the red that they kind of picked on there. But, I don't know. The blade seems probably okay, and I guess it's good for the ball bit. The Thanos blade, the thing is that Thanos looks really, really good. Like, visually speaking, the blade looks awesome to look at. But, unfortunately, looking cool does not get you any real points. It just seems like a really shittier version of already a mid-tier blade. So if you're getting this 2-pack, I guess it's just for the points bit, I guess. I would kind of say that these collab stuff are like hit or miss. They don't really seem that interesting. I think it's cool, nonetheless, that I can basically go to a tournament and try to run Thanos. I think that's really funny, but these things are already super, super expensive, so... If you're getting into Beyblade X and you see this Marvel stuff, just know that you're not really getting too much of value with your money. And I would probably just try to get other stuff which is a little bit cheaper to get into it. Otherwise, what are your thoughts in the comment section? Subscribe if you are new here. Comment your thoughts. And as well, mallofvase.com. We have Beyblade X products, Beyblade Burst products. It is an optional way to support the channel. I appreciate any and all support regardless. And hey, I just mentioned the fact that if you want to get into Hasbro, you can do so. Well, we also have our Amazon affiliate link, which is I get a little bit of commission if you use this. So if you want to use any of the links that can monetarily support me, or even just like and comment, I'll take it regardless. With that being said, yeah, I don't really have much else to add. It'd be kind of cool to maybe see them do like a Thanos one, but like have like Thanos on Wizard Rod and like be like Thanos Gauntlet or something, like the Infinity Gauntlet. That would be really sick. Or even like, I'm trying to think, like, maybe like Hell's Chain, or Chain Incendio, but you make it like Ghost Rider or something, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if they do more of these. I don't know if these will sell well enough, but if they do, GG's. If not, I don't really know. These are like weird exclusive stuff, aren't they? I don't know. It's one of these things where you just think, that's kind of neat, I guess. It's kind of funny that they did this, and that's kind of it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.